Yeah, hello and welcome to another episode here on TSJ TV. My name is Sipolele and I am the sports jock, and if you didn't know, now you know. Round 8, Super Rugby done and dusted. Well, on our side here in South Africa, I just got back from doing commentary for the Lions versus Stormers match at Ellis Park, or Emirates Airline Park, or whatever you want to call it. But what we saw today was a match, one-sided match by the Lions, completely obliterating the Stormers. Final score 52-24. 4 tries, quick tries in the first half that really put things to bed, or put things into perspective. And then from there on, it was always going to be uphill from the Stormers. But just a few key points that I managed to pick up from the game. Most notably, before the match, I was excited with the matchup between Raymond Rule and Rowan Combrink, who's returning to Super Rugby. Kwaha Smith and Siya Kolisi, and the obvious one of Damian Willemse up against Altyn Jantjies. I'm going to start out wide because the issue was one player who hasn't played much, or who hasn't played at all, Rowan Combrink, returning from injury, up against Raymond Rule, who's shown few positives in the time that he spent, or the little time that he spent at the Stormers, but his Achilles was always going to be his defense. Ingxaki yakhe kukhusela umgca wakhe. Awukwazi uba nengxaki enjalo ke xa udlala umbhoxo, ngoba kuyanyanzeleka amaxesha onke ukwazi ukukhusela umgca wakho, uncede neqela lakho xa liphantsi koxinzelelo. Kodwa namhlanje noko uzamile uNkabi kwelakhe icala, ekunye phofu nebhokobhoko, mabili la madoda ngamabhokobhoko asephikweni, kodwa enye yazo leyaka Combrink siyayazi into yobana indoda eyiyinkwenkwezi. Sayibona phofu nogalelo lakhe, ngoba ke he is a player who is able to kick from both sides, or kick both feet, and we did see that today. I think he kicked one from his half, from the 10-meter right into the corner 5-meter line out to the Lions. And those are the small differences that coaches look for in players. That what else can you do? What's that X factor thing you can do? What X factor can you bring to the side? Because at this level, we certainly look at those differences between two players. And again today, like I said, I was excited to see Rowan Combrink. He is a player who is exciting. Everybody was excited for his selection to the Springbok squad after showing great signs in the Lions setup in the 2016 campaign and 2017 campaign as well. But Raymond Rule still needs to work on his defense. Did get chances to sort of pierce through that line, which was very rare today from the Stormers, being able to cut through that Lions defensive structures. And what's strange to me is that for many years we had spoken about how the defensive structures within Western Province and Stormers Rugby was something to admire. How they were able to hold their shape on defense, but weren't able to score tries. And it seems like now they're trying to score the tries and forgetting about the defensive structures. Credit though must go to the Lions for exploiting that within the Stormers setup. But happy to see Combrink back, and I really I've seen so many players across all sporting formats getting serious injuries, and what is very important, and what we don't see, is the hard work that they definitely put in to get back to where they are and being able to run into the field and play another game of Super Rugby. So congratulations to him on overcoming that injury. Well done to him and his team for making sure he is fit again to play for the Lions. But let's move to the middle of the field between Damian Willemse and Altyn Jantjies. Well, the one showed maturity, the one showed resilience, the one showed understanding of his game and his side, and what his side is capable of doing, and not trying to do too much. That is Altyn Jantjies. The way he handled today's game was something to admire, certainly from Willemse's side, which he would have picked up from as the game progressed, that this is how you should be handling a rugby game. This is how you should be doing things on the rugby park, and not try to do everything by yourself. Yes, the offload is sort of throughout everybody within the squad is able to do certain things. Malcolm Marks, he is a hooker, but you do find him most of the time on the ground trying to steal the ball. Reason why I say that is that Altin Jantjies is able to look to guys like Harold Foster at first receiver, and him standing out wide to try and create something out wide. Anders Kutsia at times is also at first receiver, leaving Altin Jantjies outside to be able to create something on the outside and exploit those outside channels. And I think from David Williams' side, he was trying too much today. I think he got carried away in trying to break the line and try to break the advantage line. And unfortunately for him, with Tibera not doing Combrink, Brink, Mostard, Dreya, onke la madoda ebemlindile noMarkham Marks ebesithi xa ezama uxwesa adibane nabo bemlindile xa kanye engena ngaphakathi. Yiyo loo nto simbonile beke waphathwa nangophathwa eluncedo lokuqala. Ndibonakalisa into yobana uvile uNkabi, uvile nyhani. Fly half ke ngoyiki ungena ke elayinini ndiyayithanda. I really do like fly halves who aren't shy from getting into the advantage line and getting stuck in. I speak of Hendrik Pollard, who likes doing that. He did that against the All Blacks and scored a try that won them the match. But fly-offs, particularly fly-offs that are still finding their feet at Super Rugby level, I would strongly suggest to them that they remain calm and not get carried away, and realize that there's 14 other players on the park and who are looking to him as to how are we going to get to the try line, or how are we going to get into the territory, how are we going to get into those green zones and red zones, what do we do when we're in our half, and sort of understand his pattern of play, which is something that comes with time. And I strongly believe that that will come within Damien Williams' game. But today you got carried away, tried doing too much, tried to do something special for the team, and that's what he's in the team for, you know. And I think Robbie Fleck has given him the license to express himself. Show us what you did in high school, show us what you did in age group rugby, show us what got you here at this level. And sometimes we sort of, and I know in cricket we say, whatever you're doing for the Lions, whatever you're doing for the Stormers, can you show us at Springbok level? And it's important for him to show us here at Stormers level what he can do for the Springboks, and not just be on the one side when the team is attacking, but understand when you're not able to break through the wall, what else can you do? That is your purpose in the side. And I think today you really got carried away. But he will learn the hard way. He'll pick his head up and understand how to handle a game and how to take control of a game and put his side in positions, or on the field in positions where they're able to attack. And that's where his game plan can come into play, when they're in the opposition side and deep within their 22-meter line. But moving along to the other duo that I wanted to, and I was waiting all week to see Kwagga Smith up against Siya Kolisi, the 2 number 6. Siya Kolisi quiet today. Yes, sometimes you will be quiet. He's had a quiet, not so quiet, but an average season according to his standards, certainly. But today he did put in the tackles, he did put in the hard yards. And I'm not singling out Siya Kolisi because there's a yo-yo next to him. Peter Steptoe, who this week plays flank, the next week plays lock forward, and he himself today got very stuck in, and he got involved as a tight 5 player, bashing it up, and that's his game, you know. That's his game. That's his go-to plan when he's on the park, looking to sort of be in your face and play hard one-way rugby. And I think he needs to develop some sort of or learn something from Siya Kolisi, the ability to look for an offload, or look for, you know, that bringing up the arms and offloading the ball and bringing the other player on, instead of bashing it up and wanting to go to ground first and getting the ball out wide. But Siya Kolisi did show us what he had. At times he was able to break through the line once or twice, but Kwagga Smith, exceptional today. The carries, the tackles, the turnovers. He is really wanting that number 6 jumper in the Springbok side, and today it was always going to be about Kwagga Smith and Siya Kolisi, and for me he came out on top. He really impressed me everywhere in the park he was. And I remember there was a stat back in the days that Richie McCaw racked up, that every third or second rack he's there. And I think Kwagga Smith is working himself to be at that level to make sure that every second ruck or every third ruck at least, he is there to try and steal the ball and turn it over for his side, which he did today. If I remember at the top of my head, he did turn the ball once over, which resulted in a try. And those are the sort of key moments that you look for in players like Malcolm Marx, who was able to sort of get his team out of a sticky situation where they were under pressure on the 5-meter line, and he put his body again on the line, got stuck in, put his hands underneath the ball and turned it over, and that was a penalty for the Lions. But on their performance today, I'll give them a strong 7, the Lions, 7 out of 10. But the Stormers, on the other hand, 4 out of 10, because they looked very lousy, they looked out of depth, they looked like a side who came to Joburg without a plan, or they did have a plan, it just didn't come out. You know, sometimes you may have something to say, you may have something to say to your crush, you may have something to say to someone, but when it comes to confrontation, some people some people just choose to shy away. And I think today the Stormers just couldn't get off the blocks because they came up against a Lions side who was hungry to win and get back into winning ways and consistently winning their games to find themselves a spot, which I think they do now have a spot going into the next round. But for the Stormers, I don't see them going through to the next round. But perhaps you've got another way, permutations somehow of the Stormers making it to the next round, but I don't see them. But you can definitely tell me what you think about today's game. Tell me what you think about the Lions versus Stormers match. I was very happy for Rowan Compton to see just to see him back on the park again, and obviously very impressed by Kwagga Smith and Malcolm Marx and Franco Mostard and Elton Jantjies once again. But on my side, that's it. Tell me what you think. Comment, like, subscribe, share, tell everyone to join in on the conversation here on TSJ TV. On my side, thank you very much. Until next time, Yaman.